So I had him do this drill. Excuse me. So what you do is you fairly straight to us. We start here. He still does this. You go out 1/4 length and then go about a foot on 4 sides of the hole. It's good if it has a little break to it. Never know what's going to run out. All right, so what you do is put these on all 4 sides. So we got the first one's at 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet. This would be a good short putting drill. 4 balls. You got them all in your pocket? Want those balls. All right. So, who wants to demonstrate this drill for us? Anybody feel the urge? I'll do it. All right. So what we're going to do is there's 2 different parts to this drill. So the inside tees are 3 feet. Second tees are 4. Third tees are 5. You have 4 balls, and what you have to do is you have to go around the inside loop, which is the 3-footers. You have to go around 3 times without missing. So you have to make 12 in a row. 12 in a row. You don't have to complete it. Give it your best shot. So I try to get a left to right, a right to left, uphill, downhill. So basically, you'll feel a little bit of pressure when you get to 11 and 12.
We've got a young guys here that want to do this.
You have to make 12 in a row to go to the 4-footers.
Right?
Standing at least.
So let's pretend he's already gone around. Okay, this is the last. This is the cooking part of the show. Where you pull out the nice apple pie and we can eat it.
All right, we'll see if he gets one trick. We'll call it 1-3. This isn't an easiest hole.
This is a putter, right?
6 months.
There you go. Now he's on a roll.
This is the tough.
You got this. All right. So let's say that's the 3rd trip, so he makes 12. So then he moves out to the 4-footer. He's got to go around the 4-footer twice. He's going to make 8 in a row for 4 feet. Okay? So let's give that a try. 1 equals 2 in this ratio. All right? So the 3-footers are done. So now they move back to the 4-footer. You go through this. The brake's right. Not straight. Firm.
You only have to start over if you miss?
No, you don't have to go back to the 3-footers once you make your 12 in a row. But he has to start from the 4.
Way too easy.
All right, so he would go through these. We'll see if he can run through these next 3.
Does Brent do this?
Yeah, he does it almost every day. Depends on the day. But he usually runs through them pretty quick. You know, you watch his stroke, he's fairly quick. And the thing he likes about it, he just sets up, boom, hits it, sets up, and he gets into a rhythm and just knock it into the hole.
He doesn't look like he's ready at the time.
Yeah.
Todd, no technique for him, and like we sit on the bench and you see it. We watch you guys do this. No technique at all.
He just for him it's just boom and hit. He just looks and hits, looks and hits.
He says I'm going to make every one, right?
Oh yeah. So he goes through that. So after he does the 4s, he's done 8 in a row. Then we go up to the 5s, and then he's got to go 4 in a row from 5 feet. All right. And then once he does that, he's done with the first half of the drill.
So we're pretending.
Yeah, we're pretending. Go to the 5s. Okay, so everybody with me?
Yeah.
So you have the 3-footers, you do 12, then you're done with those. 4-footers, you do 8, you're done with those. Then you go 5-footers, you do 4, you're done with that. And then comes the fun stuff. That was 5-footer. We found your range.
Yeah. This one still breaks right.
Let's assume that you made that. Okay. All right, so then the second part of the drill, after you've done the 3, 4s, and 5s, you have one ball, and you got to make 12 in a row. You got to start from the inside, go all the way out, and make 12 in a row. And that's where it gets a little dicey. Now what Brant does is after he gets to 12, we go on another foot, and he keeps going until he misses. He's got out 21 in a row. So he goes to 5 feet. What's that?
They have a great back.
Yeah, it's not easy to do.
Do you go on tour a lot with him?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say the best putter you out there?
He's definitely top. One of them.
He's top 5, yeah.
He's top 5. Who else would you say is a good putter out there?
Tom's is really good.
Stricker.
We watch Tom's.
He needs to learn how to release it a little bit more.
Stops and shows.
Because he takes it inside and then holds it out. And then
Tiger used to be.
see that one he
Ryan
released.
Gay's awfully good.
Brian Gay's good.
Somebody said that they
Battle
were
is the
comparing
best.
Tiger stats before fire hydrant and after.
Which one was better? So that's a great short putting drill. You know, juniors like it because it's challenging, keeps them interested. You got to find drills that keep people focused. You can't just come out and just whack balls around. Okay, so that's a good drill. A good thank you for doing that. A good mid-range putting drill is what we call 10, 15, 20. So what we do is, you know, like for those guys, that's a lot of their mid-range birdie putts. So what you do is you go out 10 feet. 10 feet. Put a ball, and you go 15, and then you go 20. All right? You putt all 3 of them and total them. Okay, so let's say you make the first one, you miss the next 2, you have 5 for that leg. And then you do the same thing. Go out, pace out 10, 15, 20, another row like this. Putt those 3. Let's say you miss them all. So you don't make any there, so you have 11 through 2. And then you go the next one, another leg this way. You go all the way around the hole. So you're going to putt. You're going to do the 6 different angles around the hole. So you putt 6 10-footers, 6 15s, 6 20s, and you have to get 30 or less. So you have to average making one of those out of the 18 putts. You got to make 6 out of 18, basically. And we you know, for Brant, we do that till he has to do it till he finishes. So we just go around the hole. And that. So then when he's putting, you know, if he gives himself 12 or 18 birdie putts from 10 to 20 feet, he's used to making 6. That's 600. So we do a lot of that, and we do a smaller version of it where we go 3 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet, and he has to make average 2 out of 3. So he has to make 24. So 24 total. So he's got to make 12 out of 18 from inside of 9 feet. But I think when you put numbers on it and you move them around and do that, I think that's a great way to do it.
What do you do on a day when you have like a shocker day and he's not making any?
Just try to figure out why. He'll stay out there. He's stubborn as a mule. He'll stay out there all day until he doesn't. But you know, normally after he does it a few times, I don't think in the 8 years I've taught him, I don't think he's ever not done it. But it might be out there for an hour doing it, or 2 hours. But
he looks like basketball out there. He's freaky.
Yeah. I mean, it's a joke when he starts making them because he just runs them in. I mean, I've seen him out of 18 putts make like 13 out of 18 from 10 to 20 feet, just like nothing, just rolling them in. The ones that aren't going in are almost going in. But again, it's for him. It's just, you know, reactive, looking and hitting. You know, he gets in a rhythm of just doing it, you know, and not thinking, just getting over and looking, boom. He's such a feel guy, so that when he gets into that rhythm, those putts going in, it's just one after another.
He's non-linear, I think.
Very non-linear. In fact, when I caddied for him, it was interesting. He had me read a few putts, which he never does, but he was testing to see if I could read the greens. Because his caddy, he doesn't let his caddy read any unless he's really confused. So a couple putts, you know, I looked at it, and I read it, and I said, well, I kind of see it rolling over this spot right here. And he's like, okay, I see that. And I said, what do you see? He goes, just kind of somewhere in that area. He's not like, he doesn't pick like a specific spot. He kind of looks at an area to kind of roll it through. I think that's good because a lot of times if you try to be too specific, you try to hit it over a particular piece of grass, I think you get almost trying to aim it. Well, he's looking at kind of a range and trying to feel the speed to make it, which I think is really important. And before Augusta this year, where we get on the green, we take a ball, and he has to 4 putts in a row that I pick. So like I would pick from here all the way to the back of the green, up over that ridge, and then back over down a slope. You got to do 4 in a row. So they're like long, really speedy type putts where he can't three putt any or we start over. So we started at 3 and then we got to where we were doing 4 in a row. But so that's a good lag putting drill. Some speed drills you can do if people struggle with speed. Put a flag or a club behind the hole, about 3 feet, and then go out. Three balls. Go out about 10. Start at 10 feet.
What's that foam ball for?
I'll show you in a second. So we go like 10, 15, 20, 25. Take 3 balls. They gotta get all 3 balls between the back of the hole and the flag stick. So they go up. Here they go this distance. So they get 3 in a row. Then they take 1 ball, and they got to go up and back without